We have some breaking news for you. Jim Acosta has just announced on Twitter that the US Secret Service just asked for my credential to enter the White House. As I told the officer, I don't blame him. I know he's just doing his job. So he was apparently trying to do a hit in the area. When I say hit, I mean press hit. And they weren't allowing him to do it. And then later they essentially revoked his press credentials.
So look, that's pretty heavy-handed. I guess it's not surprising that Trump would do it, but understand the implications of that. So if you're the White House reporter for CNN and you can no longer enter the White House, that could cost you your job.
Yep.
And so now CNN has made the decision in the past, including today, in the earlier interaction that Acosta had with the president, that they're going to back Acosta, and so that's good. So I hope that if they really have taken away his press credentials for good, assign him to a different and equally important role. But I'll tell you, the point of that is not to intimidate Acosta and CNN so much. That is a good byproduct for them. It is to intimidate the rest of the press. Hey, CNN backed Acosta. Are you sure your publication or your outlet's going to back you? You might end your career if you ask Trump the wrong question.
This is the reason why investigative journalism, real journalism, is important, because it serves as part of the checks and balances in a real democratic process, which we are slowly but surely moving away from. I wouldn't even say slowly at this point, quickly moving away from. If you have this type of intimidation from a person in a position of power, this type of intimidation from the president of the United States, we no longer have a democracy. He is not allowing journalists to do their jobs, which is to inform the public so they can go to the polls and make an informed decision when they vote. That's the whole point. He is intimidating them. You're exactly right, Cenk. This goes beyond Jim Acosta. This is about what it means for our democracy, what it means for liberty, what it means for freedom, all the things that the right wing pretends to care about. Now you know, without a shadow of a doubt, they don't actually care about those things. They don't care about free speech. They don't care about the First Amendment.
So the press should do two things. First of all, CNN should send their next reporter and have him be more aggressive than Acosta. And then if he takes away their press credentials, then the next one should be more aggressive. And the rest of the press should do something that I'm sure they won't. Band together and say, if he doesn't come in, we don't come in, right? See, because when they came for Acosta, what did you do? Because if he can pick you off one by one, at the end of the day, all that's going to be left is people who don't report what is factually correct, but things that are politically correct, things that appease the dear leader. And so that is where we're headed. The question is, where do you draw the line? So Trump has made his intentions clear. He's not interested in the First Amendment. He's not interested in democracy as we know it in America. The rest of the press has to fight back. Like what you see? Click the subscribe button below and don't forget to ring the bell to never miss another video from the Young Turks.